Good morning. I am getting ready for the day and I figured I wanted to add you or invite you to join me on this live. I'm going to probably be doing my lashes. I say I'm going to do makeup, but it's not really makeup. I'm going to probably put on just a little bit of powder and maybe some lip oil like I normally do because I generally don't do makeup. And while we're talking, I figured I can talk a little bit about the connection between feeling good and having confidence. So me putting on makeup, it has little to do with how I look and it has more to do with how I feel. So I always want to talk about that connection. And probably I'll also talk about a couple of things that I have going on and I don't know, just hang out for a minute or two and that'll be that. So don't mind me. I'm actually moving pretty slow this morning, but some mornings I like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do my lashes. I'm going to put on a little bit of lip oil and maybe some mascara, something like that. It won't be this whole long routine though. So I want you to let me know in the comments what's one thing that you do in the morning that helps you feel put together and helps you feel motivated and helps you feel good. I will tell you one of the reasons that I wanted to do this live is because yesterday I was just feeling sluggish. It's like I wasn't feeling terrible. I just kind of felt like, I don't even feel like I was tired. It was just like, I was just moving slowly. And I want to say I wasn't inspired, but it wasn't even about inspiration. It was just, I don't know, kind of strange, especially for me. I literally felt blue to the point where my workout outfit, I was wearing blue, and then I wore a blue shirt and my blue teaks. So clearly I was going through something. Let me see who we have here. Hey, Sissy Pooh, how you doing, baby? Good morning, how you feel? Okay. So I am going to work today. I am moving a little bit slow. The kids are on their way to school. I think Jalen might still be here. So it's me and the dogs, and that's going to be the extent of my company for right now. But it's kind of quiet. And I actually woke up this morning and I fixed breakfast, which I generally don't do. So I fixed eggs for me and Tyson and Jalen. And then I also fixed some mud water, which I normally do on a regular basis. So you might see me pick up my mug over here on my left. And that's what that is. Now I might tell you what I'm putting on my face. None of these are ads. This is really just what I wear in the morning, what I do. So if you see anything, this is really not an intentional ad. This is just me sharing. Speaking of sharing, so one thing that I'm really excited about that I'm going to be doing next week, I'm nervous, but I think I'm more excited than nervous. I'm actually going to be doing a 1-hour workshop, and it's called Corporately Confident. And I'm going to be talking about ways to use the skills that you already have to transition into something new, or to step up your game, or to stand out. And sometimes I feel like we just need a refresh, a reset, and that'll just make that'll make a huge difference in how we show up and how we feel. And it can really change it can be like a real pivotal point. So that's something that you might start seeing that on my feed, on my stories, and I might do a live specifically for that, just so I can talk about that a little bit in a more structured way with a little bit more details, because this is not really supposed to be about that. But the day will take us where it will take us. Okay, so I'm gonna do my lashes. I already did my serums, I did my moisturizer, I did my collagen. Now when I do my lashes, I generally don't have really long lashes, right? I use Lashify, so I normally stick with the 12s if I wanna be really subtle, the 14s if I wanna be really natural. But today I'm actually gonna go with 16s. And the reason I'm going with 16s is because I haven't used them in a while and I have so many of them that I don't want them to go to waste. Not so much that they won't go to waste, but I have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 G16s. So I figured I'm just going to go ahead and use those because nobody's trying to waste money. And I'm not trying to spend frivolously if I can just use what I already have. So first thing I do is I just add, before I even add the glue, I make sure that my lashes are free of excess oil because I did just put on my moisturizer and stuff, right? So I do that, and I do have this little fan. I generally don't use this fan often, but I have it sitting right here on my twirly, on my roundabout for easy access. Okay, so these are the clusters that I'm going to use, G16. Normally I only need like 4, 5 on one side and maybe 4 or 5 on the other side because one of my lids legit are longer than the other. It's the weirdest thing. So we're just going to see how it goes. And in the event that I need some extras, if I don't have enough 16s, then I'm just going to go ahead and use these 14s that I have. So we'll see how it ends up looking, and that's going to be that. So you might see me off to the side a little bit. That's because I got to grab all my things. And the first thing I'm going to do is I always start off with the glue after I do a quick, after I do my like quick clean. So I have pretty sensitive eyes. So this is, oh, you can't even see it. Okay, you can't even see. So these are the ones that I use, right? And then when I lean into the mirror, you're not going to be able to see these. So maybe I'll turn to the side just a little bit. I think that's okay. Ooh, you can see the shower. Nobody's going to be showering. So, all right. So I just go in first with a few coats, just like I'm doing my mascara. Now, if I get too excited and put on too much, they kind of clump. And then I have like this precision tool to separate the lashes because I don't want the lashes to be clumped together. So if you're just joining me, this is like a get ready with me. And I'm talking about confidence and the connection between feeling good and looking good. But I'm actually spending more time talking about my lashes because that's really what this is about. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you can tell on this lash on the side right here, it's kind of clumped. So I'm going to grab this. I'm also going to grab this. Let me show you what this is. This is my case that I have. Oh. So that I can see the bottom of my lashes when I put it on. It comes with a little light, and it just kind of makes it easier. Oh, look, you can see my setup. All right, so I'm gonna go in and separate these just a little bit, very carefully. I don't want any accidents. I think this side is okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? I always say I do my lashes really quickly. I think I'm gonna start a timer. Is that a good idea? Like, should I time it? I'm gonna say I can probably do these in less than 10 minutes. I feel like I can do them closer to 7 minutes. So I'm gonna start my timer. Because why not? Since I'm flipping things this morning. Put the timer on. Okay, so it's on. We'll see how quickly I can do these lashes. 1, 2, where's my glue? Okay, so in between the lashes, I do feel like when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, I feel like you show up differently. So when I start my day, I always I think I've shared this already. I always start by choosing something to wear based on how I feel. So like I said earlier, yesterday I was feeling kind of blue. I decided to wear, I was feeling kind of sluggish, so I wore something blue. That just kind of went with how I was feeling. And that blue is one of the colors that I feel like it's more, it's comforting to me, right? So I feel like that very much felt comfortable to me to kind of help me snap out of it. But I like blue anyway. Okay. I like blue anyway. But all that to say, whenever I'm whenever I'm coordinating what I want to wear for the day, I always start with how I feel. And then I use that as the foundation to build on the other things. So a morning like this, I feel good. I'm just moving kind of slow. So I'm probably going to wear a pair of tailored navy blue pants. And then since it's been warming up, I have this really cute and comfortable sleeveless shirt that I'm going to wear. But I still want to be casual, so I might put on a jean jacket. So we'll see. I might not feel like it. And okay, so back to the lashes. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting the lashes on a lash pad. So these down here are the ones that I'm going to start with, not these up here, because those have already been done. Oh yes, baby, blue. Thank you. I feel blue. You know, I love the ocean blue and then like the turquoise type colors. So I'm glad that you're feeling blue too. So outside of blue, what is your favorite color? Okay. All right. So while I wait for that, I want you to tell me what your favorite color is, Sissy. Okay. Let me send y'all some waves. Okay. Let me wave at y'all. Hey. Okay. Hey. Oh, I think Jalen is leaving now. So you're going to hear the dogs bark. They're going to go crazy. They're two little crazy monsters who are my favorite people. All right. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to lay these lashes. Let me push my hair back. I'm going to lay these lashes. I'm going to start from, because of this live, I'm going to start from the right side and move to the left, maybe. I normally start from the left side. So let me just do what I know. Let me start. Oh, look. Hey, pop-ups. There's Cinnamon. Crazy self. All right. I'm going to start from the left and go to the right. And then you'll just kind of see how I do it. Now, I really don't know how much you're going to be able to see. So hopefully by me angling it this way, you can see. So, oh yeah, royal blue, teal, and turquoise. I feel like those are just really soothing. It reminds me of being home, reminds me of the ocean, and I feel like it just works. And it also gives like a spa vibe. Okay, so here we go. Now, when I put these on, one thing I've noticed, because I've been using these for years, is I can't go too far to the edge, because if I go too far on the outside of my lid, it starts bothering me. Then I'll be blinking like this. I'll be blinking like this, and then it's itching, and I gotta take it off and all this other stuff. So I don't go too far to the outside, and I also don't go too far to the inside. So here's the other one. So I'm going to probably only do like 3 of the 16s. Who is this in here? Cinnamon. Okay. So here's the second one. I actually do feel like maybe I should not have been doing Today's probably not the best day for me to be timing it, because I'm talking and I'm doing my lashes and talking to the dogs. I'm doing the most right now. So I'm still going to time it, but real talk, I probably should have been done with these. And I'm already at like 4.5 minutes. Okay, so this is the third one. And Lashify, they call them gossamers. And what they are is they're just these little clusters of lashes. And I really like it. They're like these. Y'all see this? You see how we be doing their hands up. They're like these, right? So I can fit like 5 of these on one lash, and then maybe 4 or 5 on the other lash, right? So I've done 3 on this side, and then I'm gonna do 3 on the right on this other side, because I'm gonna need to fill it with some of the other ones that I have in this case here. And like I said, I don't want to go too far to the outside, because then I will be looking crazy and feeling uncomfortable. And yeah, nobody's doing that today on purpose. Got the first one. Here's the second one. I gotta regrip this one. I think I was coming in too close to my lash line, so I had to redo that one. Boom. Second one, okay. And then This is the third one. And one thing that I do like about this lash system is I can kind of customize it to what I need. In this case, I could just put all 16s on my lashes, but because I told you I'm kind of mixing and matching, I'm going to do 3 of the 16s on the outside of the lid, and then I'm going to do 2 to 3 of the 14s on the inside of the lid, because I just have like random size lashes laying around that I want to make sure that I use. So I'm going to do that. Here, here. And while I'm doing this, I do actually have, so I released the episode on my podcast, Styled and Successful. I released it last week, and it was about morning routines and setting yourself up for success, and, you know, different things that you can do to minimize the stress in your morning and start your morning with ease. I thought that that was a really fun episode to do. I think it's something that's not directly related to, you know, being successful in the traditional sense, but it really is, because how you start your morning, like I shared, sets the tone for the remainder of your day. So if you know that you have established a really good morning routine, I think that's half the battle right there. So working out, daily affirmations, stretching, not in that order. For me, I have to take all these medications. Drink my water. I shared before that I drink mud water, which is actually right here. And then I just like a slow morning. So I tend to press snooze for about 5 or 6 times. So I might lay in bed for like 45 minutes to an hour just because I'm not ready to get up yet. And that's just what I do. All right, so I'm gonna go in with these 14s on the inside of my lash and then call it quits, because that should be enough. And then I only need 2 on the inside, because then that'll complete this. That side, and then 1 for this side. And like I said earlier, I don't like the inside lash to be too close to the corner of my eye, because it's annoying. And nobody's trying to be annoyed all day. All right. So this is kind of completed. I'm gonna do this other side. So let me know if you've listened to my podcast. If you have, if you're subscribed, I would love to know. Feel free to give me your feedback. If you haven't, I have a link in my bio. So I welcome you to check it out. I'm gonna release an episode tonight that talks about, oh yes, decompress and get your mind right before getting up. Exactly, right? Like setting your mind for the day. Gosh, I don't like to just hop up out of bed, like, unless I have to, like if I'm catching a flight or something, hop up and get ready and go. Give me some time. Give me some time to get my mind right. Talk about this day. I'm gonna put this last lash on the inside here. And then that's that, right? Okay, so I was talking about, I don't think I need this anymore. The episode that I'm gonna release today, it's kind of a fun episode. It's the top five things that I learned about myself while doing a podcast. And it's actually kind of funny. And I don't know, I didn't really expect it. I shared about how I was nervous about starting the podcast, and now I'm really glad that I did. So feel free to take a look at it, and not take a look at it, listen to it and subscribe, and give me some feedback and let me know some of the topics that you might be interested in. Right now, I am fusing my lash together. I'm basically just making sure that the bond and the lash sticks to my actual lash. And then this pretty much should wrap up what I'm going to be doing with my lashes. I'm going to, oh, there it is. I'm going to put a couple of other bonds. One of them helps to make them waterproof. The other one just helps to make it stick a little bit longer. And with these, I sleep with these. I wash my face with these. I do everything with these. They will last me they can last up to 10 days, but I personally like to redo them after like 5 to 7 days, depending on what's going on and depending on how I feel. Because I might, like I said earlier, like these are 16s. Do you think these are too long? Like, I don't want to be having like lashes that's like that. So look at them on the side. Let me know if you think it's too long, because I don't want to be looking crazy. So all that to say, I'll leave these on for as long as 7 to 10 days. Realistically, so today is Wednesday. I might take them off on Saturday night or Sunday, do like a mask on my face and get, all around my eyes really good and my eyelids really good, and then I will reapply on Sunday. But lately I haven't been wanting to wear lashes every day, just because I feel like I want to break. I need y'all to recognize me when I'm not wearing lashes. Like, have you ever seen somebody, you're used to seeing them with makeup on, and then you see them with no makeup and you're like, ooh, I didn't even recognize you. I don't want that for us, okay? I want to still be recognizable with or without my lashes. So I'm going to make sure that you don't have that problem with me. All right, so right now what I'm going to do is come in. Oh, come on. Say hey. Hi. Okay, I thought you were already gone. No. Okay, have a good day. Love you, baby. Love you too. See, I thought I was home by myself, but she here. That's hilarious. So let me see what time it is. Nope. So I'm going to put some Bond on the bottom, and these just kind of help it to stick. And when I put this on the bottom, they say it's supposed to work kind of like tape under your lashes. I also like to add a little on the top. So I'm going to show you how I tend to do that. And I will tell you, sometimes when I add it on the top, if I blink at the wrong time, it gets all on top of my upper lid, and it's very annoying, right? Oh yeah, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, check out that last episode. Or no, yes, check out the last episode, and then I'll be dropping the next episode today, which has really been fun. It's been a time commitment, but I really like it because one of the things that I shared is I can just show up whenever, wherever. Like, with the live, I gotta press record and figure out what I'm gonna say. With the podcast, I have to figure out what I'm gonna say, but I can do it from anywhere. I can do it while I'm on vacation. I can do it from my basement. I can do it from my basement office. I can do it from the sofa. So that really gives me the flexibility that my life needs right now. And I don't know, I appreciate that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on the top of these lashes to just kind of help secure them a little bit more. So you can listen to Cinnamon Bark while Jalen leaves for school. Oh, okay. All right. And Cinnamon is definitely my little fireball. She's the brown one. When I tell you she talks a lot, she talks a lot. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let this kind of dry a little bit more. There. I'm gonna bond it one more time, just a quick fuse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And then this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. All right, and then this is it. The next and last thing that I'm going to do is, if I can find it, I have something that makes it waterproof. If I can find it. What? I don't even know. Oh, hey, Coco. Nice. I don't know what that thing is. Sealer. Okay, so maybe I won't be making it waterproof right now because I can't even find it. Okay, if I come across it while I'm doing the rest of my routine, then we'll add it. But that's the end of it for my lashes. I'm not gonna do anything else with these. They're just gonna look like this. And I love wearing lashes because I can just get up and I can go. I don't have to feel like I need to do anything. I'm just ready to, I just wake up and I'm instantly looking like I'm ready to go. Okay. Let me see. Crazy dog. All right. So next, what I can do is, what's crazy is I don't normally wear any powder or anything like that, but I kind of feel right now, I just feel like I need something. So I'm going to put some on. And I'm still looking for my bond because oh, here it is. Okay, good. I did find it. What, Coco? Come on. Come. Let me see if she'll catch. Come on, baby. Okay. Hey. Let's see. Oops. Here you go. All right. Okay. Here I go. And with this one, this just helps it to seal, and I say it helps make them waterproof. I feel like it really does work because, like I said, I can get like 7 to 10 days with my lashes. And then I'm washing them a couple times a day. And when I say I'm washing them, I'm like literally the water is like, I have my face wash on and the water is like pouring down on my face. And I've been swimming with these. I've been in salt water with these. And they really stay on. Only time that I have had trouble with these is, real talk, if I've had these on for several days and it's very windy. I've been like, oh my gosh, I hope my lash don't blow off. Never had that, but I don't like the feeling because I don't want to damage like my real lashes. So I want to make sure I don't have too much tension on my lash. Okay, enough chit chat. Because I got to get ready. I got to get moving. Now my timer says 18 minutes, but for real, y'all, it did not take me no 18 minutes to do these lashes. I was just talking a lot too much. It says 18 minutes and 20 seconds. It ain't take that long, trust me. All right, so I normally put a little bit of, I think you call it marula oil on my face because I have a tendency to get dry just around the outside of my mouth. And that oil is, I like how it feels. First of all, and then, oh, what's this? And then second, what is this on my nose? Okay, wait a minute. Dead skin, huh? How you gonna have dead skin on camera? Sorry, okay. Yeah, so then the oil just helps it helps me not to feel super dry, especially because it's been so cold. Oh, one thing, I don't know if you know this, but I actually have temporary brows. So it saves me, that's another one of the things that saves me time. So, you know, these, I sometimes add a little bit extra, but generally I won't add anything. I just, if I have all my lashes, my brows, put on some lip oil, maybe a little bit of lip color, I'm ready to go. I'm not about to be around here to spend a whole bunch of time. But like this morning, I'm spending much more time. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit of my Fenty powder. And this is like real quick. This is super quick. And let me know, do you think I should do this more often? Should I go live when I'm getting ready? You know, once a week, a couple times a week. I mean, is this even useful? Is it fun? Let me know what you think, because that'll help me determine if and when I do it again, and maybe what I talk about, some of the topics what I talk about too. So I got that. This is just a little bronzer, just to be like a little extra, right? Put a little extra right here, and right here, and now I love to see when people do their makeup and they look amazing. I'm not a makeup artist. I just do what makes me feel good, and I do what I'm comfortable doing. So I'm definitely open to some tips you know, if you have any, if you want to share, feel free. If you have any recommendations, I'm here for it. But my makeup tips normally come from my daughter because her makeup be looking bomb. I will put on a little bit of brow, very neutral. Like I keep telling you, I don't want to be doing extra. I'm not trying to be doing the most. Put that right there. Get a little contrast. There. There. And I'll just highlight the top ever so slightly. There. What's this going on here? Okay. Last thing I'm gonna do is a little lip oil. Maybe I'll put a little lip color on. No, I'm just gonna do a little lip oil. And this is struggling, like my Saltaire Toasted is my favorite. This mug is almost empty. Empty. I also have Summer Fridays. I have like 2 shades of that. And it just makes me feel moisturized and silky and smooth. So I tend to always have those with me to some extent. Let me wash my hands. And okay, so listen, just a quick recap. I talked about a lot. How long was I? Where does it tell me how long I've been on this live? I don't even know. I don't know how long I've been on here. Let's say I've been on here 20 minutes, maybe. Quick recap. I like to feel good, and my makeup helps me to feel confident, helps me to show up better. It has little to do with how I look. I also want to remind you. Oh, did y'all see her? I also want to remind you, let me know if you think, what do you think about this? Because I normally just get ready. Obviously, I don't get ready going live. But if you thought that this was fun, let me know. I really appreciate you joining me. And the last thing is, like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a 1-hour session next week, next Wednesday, March 19th. And I'm going to be, it's called Confidently Corporate, and talking about showing up in ways to help you stand out. If you're in the process of making a pivot from one career to another, if you are in a season of transition, even if you're not transitioning to something new, but you're starting to feel stagnant, this is definitely something that you want to check out and see if it might be a good fit for you. I'm going to spend about 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm going to be sharing my top 5 tips for what I do, how I stand out. I'm also going to add a note. Hopefully you can hear me as I'm spraying. I'm also going to add a section about, I know that a lot of people are in the season of updating their resume because it is a lot of change going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on out here, y'all. So I'm going to do like a quick little bonus that just talks really quickly about tips for updating your resume, things to include, things not to include. And I still interview people on a regular basis in my corporate director role. So these are things that I know are very beneficial to include or to exclude. And I'm just going to drop some nuggets like that. So I'm going to add that link to my bio. Take a look at it. DM me if you have any questions. And the last thing is, let me know what you thought about this live. If you think I should do it again. Was it too long? Was it too short? Do you even care? I'm sure you do care because you're here with me. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for spending this time with me, and I will talk to you soon, my friend. Bye-bye.